that's gonna go. See,
Did you see how long Mewtwo King took his hand warmers? That's why he won Summit. He won all the hand warmers.
yeah, when he was playing Zane and he did the hand warmers for Marth and Sheik.
God, that was. I hate him. I don't hate him, but that was ridiculous.
Did the hand warmer.
That was. He hand warmered mid set against Armada.
Yeah, people need to start enforcing the minute. Is there a rule against hand warming with multiple characters? Like, is there a written rule, or is it
I don't
just
think
you
there's
get 1
any
minute to hand warm?
Yeah, it's not a written rule as far as I know. I think there's just like the unspoken rule of, all right, take your 1 minute 30 seconds and then play the freaking game.
Yeah. Like, if you go past a minute, it's like, okay, you need to hurry up. And it's if you go past a minute 30, if pause is on, I'm quitting out.
Right.
You've had more than enough time.
I forget who it was. I think it was Scar goes over to Zane. Just run off stage. Run off stage. Ooh. Man, Puff's crouch just seems so obnoxious to deal with.
It's so good.
It's so good. Low profiling is such a...
It's a bad mechanic.
Strange mechanic and very hard. It is pretty bad. But
like, it makes sense. It's not, like, bad logically. I think just, like, having to deal with it, it's bad.
Yeah.
Because, like, oh, my character is taller, so I just can't grab Puff when she's crouching and I get killed for it.
It just feels kind of non-interactive to fight. And obviously it's not, but at times it feels that way. Because it's like, oh, my move that works against everything else doesn't work.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, obviously you just have to adapt, but sometimes it feels bad.
Yeah, like, you can acknowledge, like, how things are and still not like them.
Exactly. Just kidding. Fuck you.
Oh.
Fuck wobbling. And fuck your character. Damn it.
You only kill my Nana because Fox is broken. No other character can do it.
You only kill me because Nana carries you.
That's true. Honestly, I'm not going to argue with you.
Just like, I'm going to go punish, insert, move here. Nana down smashes me in the face. What?
Oh, I love that. Yeah. I love it when he does that. Because if you're Aspen, you're expecting the fair on shield there.
Right.
Or like, since it's Hamlin, maybe a down air. Something stupid.
Something that makes no sense at all.
Yeah.
But it works because it doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah. And he just does such a simple tomahawk and then gets the kill confirm grab.
50-50s are so cool.
They really are. Like, some of them are just like, oh man, why? But some of them are like, oh, this is sick.
50-50s that are like true player interaction 50-50s are really cool. Also, sometimes moves that are 50-50s are like, this is kind of whack. But when it's a player interactions are so cool.
Right, that's a good point. It's a good distinction. But no, Torrent had a grab or a crouch on a grab and he just forward smash instead of resting. He might not have been close enough for the rest, but if he was, he could have won the game. But now Hamlin's evening it up.
Ooh. Torn coming out with his own tomahawks
are crazy.
It's so strange. I mean, her drift is obviously very good, but she is just like such a slow character that in your head sometimes it's like, she can do that? Her fastball's not like Fox's. But it works.
I guess it's just because their jumps are so low to the ground.
Yeah.
And since it's Puff, you're like always expecting an aerial to be thrown out. Ooh, shield grabs the fair. Oh.
That was such a scary roll from Hamlin.
Yeah.
Roll from ledge.
I like the back air that Torrent did because I was like expecting, I thought that was going to be a normal get up and I was like, oh, why aren't you forward smashing this? But the back air was a lot safer and it covered both. Well, it didn't like cover the roll in, but it didn't get punished for it immediately. This is super close. Oh, he thought that was going to be a normal get up.
Yeah.
Oh, reverse.
He definitely did not want that reverse hit.
Yeah.
But still, oh no! I think, will this kill at this percent? Okay. Oh, it will on that DI for sure.
Yeah, that was rough DI. Because I was worried that Torm was going to like DI in on the down throw and then get up air. And so I was like, oh, he did the right DI, and then he just DI'd straight out.
Yeah.
That was rough. That was so close. Hamlin was at like 144, something like that?
Yeah. I think it was 133. Either way, it was close to one of those numbers.
Just like one good move away.
And he got him off stage a few times. He just wasn't necessarily in the best position to seal the edge guard.
Yeah.
And then he couldn't get the correct ledge options, or he couldn't guess what Hamlin was doing with his ledge options, rather.
But yeah, no, Torin was saying earlier that he like might be trying to dual main Marth now.
Interesting.
I don't know. I imagine that's like Summit inspired, as are as I'm sure like half of people's character choices at the next two weeklies and anywhere in the country are gonna be.
Oh, Marth's so sick. Mewtwo King Zane.
Year of the Falco. And like that, I love that Summit's doing that. Like, I low-key wanted to play Marth and Falco. Like,
yeah.
I just like started playing Melee afterwards, just like beating up a calm with Marth and Falco, and I was like, man, the characters are so cool.
Yeah. It's so awesome when just watching people play can make you like inspired to play the game.
Yeah.
Even if it's a character or a matchup or something that you don't play or are familiar with. That just means you're obviously watching some really good Melee at that point.
God, Summit was so good.
That's definitely the best tournament that I've personally watched.
I think the best. I think I still like Apex 2015 a little more, but I'm biased because that was like the first tournament I ever watched. Oh, he just went for the balls to the wall res. Oh, Hamlin's so smart. Oh no, Hamlin sucks. Hamlin wants to. Oh, okay, he's so smart.
Damn it. He fucked up so bad.
And then he somehow got it. Like, that was a really smart Zelda transformation. And then he was just an idiot. I like what Torin did with that rest, like, assuming Hamlin wouldn't go Zelda. Like, he was at 100, Hamlin was at 23. It was a very worth. And then Hamlin switched to Zelda. And it just got him killed.
Yeah.
Because, like, nothing Sheik could have done. He didn't have time to... Well, I guess he had time to play Charge Down Smash, but it might not have killed because Dreamland.
Yeah, and he could have obviously down throw forward air, but I don't think it would have killed because Dreamland. But it would have got close. And even then, you're dying at like 100 plus, and he was dying at 40 or something. I don't remember the exact percent he was at.
Yeah. It's like that old ice strat that he used to do. He would go Sheik for early percents against Puff, and then when Puff was at kill percent, he would just go Zelda and spam fair and bear.
It's not a bad strat, aside from Zelda being bad, but the idea of the strats makes sense.
And then Hamlin pointed out to me, like, Ice was doing that on PAL, where Sheik doesn't have down throw fair on Puff.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
And so you lose out on one of, if not your biggest kill confirm on Puff. So you're really only left with, like, jab fair and raw aerials.
I'm not exactly sure why he opted for forward smash there.
Yeah.
Hamlin's at 0, so...
Like, even if it lands, it's not going to get much off of it.
I feel like every time somebody plays Hamlin, there's always some strange interaction with a bunch of spot dodges. Whether it's him or his opponent, he just brings it out.
I know, it's just... There's something about him, like, you start spot dodging against Hamlin and you just don't want to stop. And then he has no problem doing it.
It's a sickness. He's plaguing us.
If Hamlin was real, he would have just ran into the rollout.
He should have done that.
Because Puff would have died.
Yeah, but he's a wiener.
Yeah. Hamlin, you're stupid.
You're a big brony wiener.
Your Zelda missed a forward air on a resting Puff.